Checking to see if the stream is good.
Streaming.
Yes. This is important. Of course I stream it. Hello, and welcome back to D&D Darkest Hope. This here is a mini session with two of my players, Blue and Rose. During their downtime action, some very special events are taking place, and these events should be caught on camera.
For our view or our view? Or both? We don't know.
At least recorded for future sake.
Yes.
Now, I will state that there was a class change.
Indeed, there was.
Yes.
The person who's changed their class was Marcus. And he went from a fighter gunslinger, also a blood hunter, into the hunter's class. It is a class based on the Bloodborne video game, with some modifications I've made.
For balance.
Yes.
Now, let us start this session of D&D Darkest Hope. So, we find ourselves all the way back to the town. Every now and again, this is the day after the druid had came in and started helping people with their moon dust addiction. The supply of moon dust has been cut out completely, but during these troubling times, people who did not seek treatment are starting to act out violently against the moon dust being gone.
Which is not good.
The riots are calming down after the guards show some much needed forced treatment.
Yeah.
But we are going to meet in the somewhat early morning of the second day of the downtime. Blue.
Yeah.
Marcus, you have been away from the party for quite a while. Unknowns to everyone else, Marcus, you received a letter signed by the Order of the Lycan to meet on the half-crescent moon. You ended up meeting Buddy, the blue dragonborn that is also part of the Order of the Lycan.
Interesting.
Buddy has informed you that the Blood Hunters are looking for a new place to set up operations temporarily, due to the capital and their mischievous... Not mischievous. Since the capital and the council are starting to plan something, making the Blood Hunters' work a lot more scarce in the capital. What do you say to that?
But again, it's not just my faith. Bring the issue up to the council today.
So,
And I'll have an answer for you. I'll have an answer for you by tomorrow, I hope.
very well. However, the Scarlet Blade will be making their arrival here tomorrow. I must warn you of that.
Oh, I so cute. The picture. Sorry.
The one I need to be aware of.
Marcus, the Scarlet Blade does ring a bell to you.
Okay.
They are a very high-ranking member of the Blood Hunters. This is said they have never failed a single mission.
Uh-oh.
The reason they are called the Scarlet Blade is because with their blood magic, they are able to make their twin sword into two lovely blades of pure blood red. They say that she dances around the battlefield without ever being scratched once.
And Marcus says the Scarlet Blade here.
Yes.
Things are that bad.
Not inherently. Gehrman wanted someone strong on the continent in case something happened. So sending the second best blood hunter in our ranks here is his decision.
Understood.
Also, I have come here to check on the progress of your weaponry. Was the designs we sent over easy for you to follow?
Easy enough to follow. Difficult to find the proper tools to make them. However, I was able to manage.
They raise an eyebrow.
And Marcus reaches down behind him, and of course he probably has like a bag set up somewhere beside him, or off that he's already grabbed and set down a few minutes ago, and he walks over to it and pulls out a very long brown handle that has a very unique style curve to it that also has like a black tapered stack hanging off of it. And slowly but surely, he was able to eventually get the bag off, and it reveals a almost like slightly curved steel blade that's fairly thick with a steel bladed serrated edge on one side and a almost meat cleaver like edge on the inside. And at the very top, where the handle meets the blade, there's like a almost mechanical looking gear mechanism that allows it to move but also lock in place with the simple like flick of a wrist, basically. And Marcus kind of like holds it off to his side, and he says, "Well, what do you think?"
Let's see if it works.
And as that happens, in the exact same motion, he rotates the handle inside of his palm at the same time as flicking his wrist, all swinging the entire thing over his head, and the serrated blade moves forward on the axis of the handle and becomes almost like a cleaver-like axe. So the reach of it is basically doubled, and all within one action, it just, and with a very unique spark that comes off of the gears, there's a transformation of the blade all in a single swing.
Good, good. At least you got the mechanic of it down pat. Now question, have you been practicing using it?
I have. It's rather unique, but I kind of enjoy it. And Marcus, honestly, just, in a direction that's safe for him to swing, he does, honestly, just a few quick practice swings with him, still having it extended and then transforming it back and doing a few, quick and swing. You know the combos. he does like 2 of them really quick. You know.
Hey, Rose.
Yes.
Have Blue roll a
You want me to roll? Okay.
acrobatics and athletics check. Roll both
For me or?
for
For me,
Blue.
Mark.
Okay.
As you said, Marcus, you didn't have much practice with it.
Not much,
Give me
but
I'm waiting for it to load. Like, loading. Okay, you want me to roll what?
A athletics and also acrobatics.
Okay. Give it a minute. And acrobatics.
15 and 10. 15 for the athletics, 10 for the acrobatics. So you give enough power to flick it, but the finesse of your wrist ain't exactly on point yet. The weight of the weapon kind of, when it shifts, it's still throwing you off slightly whenever you're trying to make attacks with it.
so transformation. So trying to make it transform mid attack, probably not the best thing to do.
Not yet. You're still getting used to it. But
Okay.
the normal transformation when you were showing it off, that worked flawlessly. It's just swinging it around and like attacking motion is a bit rough. Slow down, young grasshopper, or you'll end up jumping right into the pond.
Good. You're right. I'll keep working at it.
Yes, but be careful. We've already had many hunters who only have one arm because they failed to learn their weapon.
Understood.
Now, after that, you and Buddy disperse for the night. Today, you wake up later this morning, and today will be the day when the hunters will gather again. However, you are at the manor with Sunlight eating some breakfast.
Nom.
So, online?
You are currently eating some breakfast with Sunlight in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Trying to start a conversation.
The wolf pup seems to be sitting right beside Sunlight's chair.
No.
It seems the training with the wolf pup is going pretty well.
Yeah.
You were given...
What type of breakfast are we eating?
I was about to explain that, actually. You guys seem to be eating some good old-fashioned scrambled eggs, what looks to be very old coffee, and finally, some random bits of meat that they say is pig. Like, it looks like Canadian bacon. With small pieces of bread for both.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just eat one, and I'll just give the bacon to the doggo.
The doggo takes it. Speaking of doggos, Marcus, When you walk up, Bandit went outside through the wall and hasn't came back in yet.
Uh-oh.
Blue?
I whistle for him. You hear me?
Yeah? So
Yeah.
do you just whistle in the general direction where he is? Like, do you want to turn around and whistle?
I turn around, whistle for him, and then call.
Marcus, what is your
Bandit.
passive perception?
I think it's like mid-teen. It's like a 16 or a 17.
Wisdom?
Passive perception.
It's underneath all the stats.
17.
15.
That's
Good job, Bandit. Proud of you. As you whistle,
22.
you don't seem to notice anything coming by. As you turn around, you do notice one thing. Your Canadian bacon's gone.
It's a good stuff.
I don't like that stuff anyway. Yeah.
It's good.
Not Canadian bacon.
It's so good.
Yeah.
More for me then.
No,
Basically ham.
No, yeah, it's basically cooked ham. But you see Bandit just over there, not really eating it, but kind of just like gnawing on it.
No.
Well, boy, you all right there?
Starts to phase right into the floor. The bacon slowly leaves the body of the bandit. Kind of ends up half goo on the floor as Bandit has just kind of phased under the floor.
You?
It's all right.
The snoot slowly comes back up and tries to take the bacon with it, but it keeps failing.
Oh. Poor thing.
That's terrible. Oh, gosh. Oh. Poor guy. Can't even steal a snack.
Marcus, a bandit rolled a natural 20 against your passive perception.
Oh, so I didn't see any of that?
No, you didn't see him nab your food. When he was eating it, you did.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't notice him nabbing.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Like, seeing him eat it, that's fine. That's okay with me. I do not mind that at all. But just seeing that, I'm just like, poor guy, can't even steal a snack. Man.
You see the weird goo of Canadian bacon just floating and just being moved under the table slowly.
Oh.
I'm not really ignoring it. I'm kind of more or less. Marcus is kind of more or less like a little bit like saddened by this because he's just like, this is sad for me.
Do I see this too or no?
Yeah.
You see it too, yeah.
There's like ectoplasm all over the floor now.
Gross.
Oh, poor little guy. At least he's trying.
I'm sorry, when the bandit phases, he cannot bring solid objects with him. They kind of go through him, too.
I mean, at least he's trying. He thinks he's. I feel bad for him. It's like, no, poor doggo. Just a reminder, folks, Bennett is a ghost doggo. So.
Yep. Unfortunate.
So,
So
you both know that there are too many things going on today. Well, Marcus knows one, but you both know of another event. The Church of the Crescent Moon is hosting its first service tonight, where
yeah.
the church leader and a few people who are interested are going to be doing some sermons and praying to the Crescent Moon for guidance. Marcus, you also know that the Blood Hunters should be arriving around somewhere in the afternoon here.
Right. And also, he is, if possible, going to attempt to be trying to attend that sermon at the church.
You're going to try to attend at the church as well?
If possible.
That's later tonight. The Blood Hunters would come up first.
Right. Exactly. It's just depending on how long my business with him goes. If there's any free time, I'm not going to try to get out of my business with them. It's just if possible, I'd like to at least be somewhat of
this is now where I have to ask you two what you guys want to do, because there is some early morning before, the hunters would get here.
I do like to tell him about the merchant and what I saw on his cart and everything.
What do you... Is it the statue or the, chain?
Mostly, I want to tell him about the statue.
So, Rose describes this weird, wolf statue with wolf wooden totem statue thing with many different what looks to be runes carved into it that the magic merchant is currently selling.
That's right. Really?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
I don't know how much he's gonna sell it for because he doesn't know what it does.
He said he would have a price on it by today, Rose.
Yeah.
Well, getting a closer look at it wouldn't hurt either way. So.
Yeah.
I'll make that one of my stops too. I'm going to swing by the church of the Crescent Moon as well.
I might go to that too. See. This to see.
You going early?
Well, no. What do you have planning?
I'm going to go early.
Should I go early?
If you want to go with me.
Sure. I don't mind.
Well, I have a prior engagement for the afternoon already planned. So.
That's okay.
If you wish to spend any amount of time with me today, now might be your best chance.
Okay. I don't know what we could do.
Well, we can swing by the magic shop and swing by the church.
Okay.
At least two things we can do.
Yeah. I like how we both have doggos.
And your little pet seems to be doing If we're doing pretty good overall, not Nady.
Yeah, feel bad for Bandit, but Limbo here is doing good. The training for him is doing really well. Is that right, boy? I think it's a boy.
Well, that's
But
good.
that
That's good
the
overall.
little head pets him.
Well, that's good overall. Well, in the meantime, I better go grab some things to get ready.
Okay. You go do that. I'll put this stuff in the kitchen. She likes helping around the manor if she can. Uh, because she's a healer. She can't do very much.
These two characters could not be the out of character. I have to say, like these two could not be the most if not they were just completely polar opposites. If if not anything at all, like that's yeah.
There's more similarities than you two think.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah,
see them too.
I know. I know that. I know that. She also brings up that she still has that cloak, though.
The one that lets you cast disguise self on yourself.
Yeah, which I have not used. I might use it, but I don't know. I might use it once. I don't know. I really use it. Like, I still have that cape that turns me into something else.
Shouldn't have to hide your spot.
I know that. But people treat me differently.
Maybe. That's because they don't know you. He says as he begins to walk up the stairs.
She just smiles at you just with a little brush.
He doesn't actually see that. Yeah. He doesn't even. He didn't actually look at you as he was saying that. He was just kind of just saying that out loud.
Yeah.
As he's coming back up, he didn't actually see you smiling. He was like, he just continues walking.
Yeah.
I'll go up to his room, grabs his cleaver, pistol, and that's pretty
Just
much.
just your basic equipment.
Yeah. Uh, I would like to grab my little experiment, but at the same time, we haven't actually finished the stats on that, so never mind. What do you think? Yeah, that's pretty much overall it. I don't have a proper way to carry the saw cleaver right now. So I need to make one at some point. Trying to think of a way I can actually carry that thing without drawing attention to myself.
It's a very kind of showy weapon at the current moment where it is.
Very awkward weapon, you know.
Yeah, and people would stare at it if they see it. That's kind of the downside with most trick weapons is they are very eye-catching, you know?
Right. I can maybe create some kind of a strap or holster for it.
Well, you have
Yeah.
one. It's just still really showy. It's
Yeah.
You just don't have a carry-on bag for it.
Right. So, okay. So I'll take I'm assuming like some hard leather sleeve that I have for the blade, and I'll keep that on for now.
All right.
But then I'll just carry it over. Like,
All right. So, you two will.
And I will put the dishes in the sink. Go put them in the kitchen in the sink if there is a sink in the kitchen. I guess.
There's a tub of water.
Yeah, I'll put them in that, and then I will go in my room. Go upstairs. Go in my room. I like to grab the cloak, and she's thinking of giving it back to the merchant.
You did earn it.
I know I did earn it, but I'm barely using it.
keep it.
Like,
Keep
or
it.
need it.
It'll come. It may come in handy later on, regardless. Think about it.
Yeah,
It-
she
it-
must
it-
have
it
it
literally
in
might-
her room, but
Yeah.
but yeah. So
But think about this, bro. The out of character. Okay, I'm not trying to like pressure you or anything. Think about this like out of character. Like if we ever needed a situation where we needed to make somebody else look different, that would be kind of a nice thing to pop out as a surprise.
I guess I did think of that.
You know,
Yeah.
it can be useful in a lot of other ways for other people too.
Yeah. She mostly has it in her room because she has it in her room. She thought she would need it quite yet, so.
All right.
She'll just grab it and just put it in her things. So she just gotta have it from now on in her things now.
Okay. So, I assume you two are going to go meet the hunters.
I better go go meet the merchant first.
Go to the
Yeah.
let's go to the match shop really quick first, and then we'll go meet with them.
Yeah.
The church as quick as we can. The hunt for me on my own. 'Cause,
Are you
yeah.
gonna meet the hunters on your own?
Well, it would be good for you to be there. No offense. But
Actually, good point. It's like have this tiefling cleric with this hunter coming.
no, that would not be good for you to be interesting.
No.
Rose
It'd
is
be
a-
interesting, but no.
Rose ain't a monster, are they?
Well, no, she's not. She's also not a hunter.
This is
No.
fair. But you guys head to the wagon. Ah, well isn't it my favorite redskin? How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. This girl has a name. My name is Sunlight.
Ah, welcome back, Miss Sunlight. How can I help you?
Oh, how much is your selling? Did you sell that one totem yet?
I have not sold the totem yet, no.
Well, my friend here knows not more than I do. It will like to have a look at it. This is my friend Marcus.
Greetings, good sir.
I remember you. You were part of the caravan that escorted me to the capital.
Ah, what? I recognize your cart now.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Here.
I recognize your cart now. Been some while since we've come from Yarnum.
Yeah, it's been a while. But I found a few new artifacts that I thought would bring interest to your town.
It seems you've already succeeded with that.
Now, about the totem. Currently, I still am not 100% sure what the totem does. For what I could tell, it has a strong connection to conjuration magic, from what I can tell.
Not exactly my specialty.
But I will state, because of the type of magic it uses and how strong the connection is, I am going to sell the totem at my low bar price for something like this. About 25 gold pieces.
Rose, how much do I have?
You have 24 gold pieces. You have 27 silver and 6 copper. SP
So I
is
have
silver, right?
I have enough to buy it, basically? Or do I?
It would be all your gold and then 10 silver.
Yeah.
Like 10 copper for a silver, 10 silver for a gold.
Oh. That's kind of cool. Can do that.
You're interested in the totem, no?
I am.
Cool.
In a few ways.
Cool. 35 gold pieces.
35?
I think that's what you said, 35.
Marcus, you do notice that there was a price difference between what he told Sunlight and what he's giving it to you for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Suspicious.
Do you not
Sorry.
remember Sunlight? As part of your deal, you get a discount. Marcus
I do
got
not.
paid cash.
Fair.
Yeah.
That is fair. That is fair.
But if Sunlight wants to use the discount on Marcus, that's also a valid option.
I like to use the discount on Marcus. Or Market.
So you two are very close, I see.
You don't have to.
I mean, I want to. I want to do something nice.
Well, he looks at your saw cleaver. Very strange fellow. That would be 25 gold pieces.
Well,
So, do you wish to pay?
yeah, I will.
Alright. Rose, go ahead and minus 10 silver and 24 gold pieces.
Okay.
From Blue's character sheet.
I'm not good with math.
He only has 24 gold pieces, I believe you guys said.
Yeah, he has 24 gold pieces and 27 silver.
That'd be 17 silver left over.
Okay.
Now. Blue.
And you will have 0 gold left, right?
Yep. Add to Blue's inventory woven magic wolf totem.
Okay. Will that be items?
Yes.
Okay. Magic. Wolf. Totem, you said?
Yes.
How you spell that? Is it T-O...
Totem.
Wait. T what?
Totem.
Okay, got it. Anything else you want me to put?
Nope.
Okay. Magic wolf. There you go.
Which currently, Blue, you do not know what the item needs. Like, you do not know of what the item does yet.
Yeah. On the list.
You do feel a connection to it, however.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I was like, do I have to do something else inside? Like, I think we gotta be putting off some vibes.
It, it's it's a strange connection to your werewolf side, but that's about as much as you could tell.
Right.
As you
Which
try, huh?
I am trying to get a little more in touch with.
You're trying to attune to it.
I'm trying to get a little more in touch with my wolf side a little bit. Okay, well, in story.
Yeah,
Like,
but
not like at this current moment. But yeah.
I'm gonna say.
I'm asking, do you wish to
Oh.
attempt to attune to the wolf totem?
Sure.
As you attempt to attune to the wolf totem, you find the totem had rejected you. You have a feeling that your wolf side is not strong enough to use the totem yet.
Hmm. Oh.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Character, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I don't know.
Well, depends on how you look at it. Depends on how you look at it. It could be a bad thing and he's just like, well, in one.
But the shopkeeper would ask if there's anything else you guys would like to buy.
I can't remember what else he has, so I'll ask him what else he still has.
He still has the strange skull with the candle on it, and he
Okay.
also has this really, big chain that's glowing, that glows every now and again.
Okay.
That he says helps retrieve your weapons easier.
If I remember correctly, that was this more expensive one.
That was the chain of returning, and it was priced for you at 30 gold pieces. For euros.
I don't have that. I have 20. I was like, yeah, I would like to get the chain, but I only have 20 though.
Well, that's quite saddening. Maybe I'll still have it when I come back.
How much do I have that I could throw in?
You have 17 silver.
And 6 copper. Last time I looked at it.
So you can give like a gold and a seventh of a piece.
He doesn't have it in gold. Oh, I do.
10 silver equals a gold rose.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Rose, check my inventory.
Okay. Hang on.
Check my weapons.
For weapons? Okay.
I should have I should have like technically altogether I should have like 3 pistols now. Because I've got my hunter pistol.
Yeah, you have your pistol, you have your flail, you have a hand axe, you have your hunter pistol, and yeah, your saw cleaver.
Remember, I let you
Okay.
keep your other. You have 2 pistols, Blue, not 3. I let you convert one of them into your hunter pistol.
Oh yeah. Okay. I converted the 4-shot into this one.
Yep. You still have your black
Good.
powder pistol, though.
The single shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Could I offer that single shot black powder pistol to the merchant to help make up the difference for what Rose needs to cover her getting the chain? A little bit of bartering.
Roll his persuasion.
Okay.
I'll say throw this in for an equivalent of 10 gold.
Um,
I'll also have him roll something too,
Okay.
real quick.
Make up what the lady needs to get the item she needs. I can make another pistol. That's nothing.
You got it too, bub.
I got a 2. That's
I think
So,
did I roll that?
Rose, you said you have how much gold?
I have 20.
He'll take that deal if the pistol comes with ammo.
how much ammo?
How much you got?
God, I think I actually stopped keeping track of my regular shot.
Well, it says in here you have quicksilver bullets.
That's
you
a
have...
class feature.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my class feature. Those are bullets made from my own blood.
Oh, okay, that's something else. Never mind.
And no.
My actual like the actual amount of shot I had before I changed classes was pretty high. It was like 20 or 30.
I'll say 25. We'll meet in the middle there.
But I'll give them all of it because I don't need it anymore. I can't use it.
Then it's a deal.
Well, I can use it and I can make more. So
Yeah, but you can't make it as easy as a gunslinger would. You have to take a bit more time to do it.
you know,
But yeah, taking and by the way,
So he's taking all my gold.
taking all the gold, the pistol, and the ammo, and you get the chain of returning.
Okay.
No loss really on my end. I mean, not really.
I'll let you know after the session.
I'm kind of...
He
He
didn't
said,
get,
ha ha ha. I'm gonna...
he didn't get my hunter pistol. He got my
I know
simple.
your black powder pistol. I know.
Not my actual hunter pistol.
I know.
Let you do that. I don't want.
So,
Basically, my palm pistol. What do you got?
no, the palm pistol is your gunslinger pistol, the one with the 4 barrels. The black powder pistol is what you sold.
The 6-shot?
No, the black powder is the single shot. It's like the mini musket. Remember the Grim Hollow pistol. But
So, do I type a chain of returning
yep,
my inventory?
yep, and I will give you the information about that later.
Chain of returning.
Now, would you guys like to leave?
I completely took all my guns. I hope that was a good deal, though. It's like, I was not worried about losing, but I was, yeah.
I don't know.
Alright, guys. So,
That's fine.
moving on.
Uh-huh.
It is now time for you guys to meet the Blood Hunters. You guys,
So, after, I'm not going with it. So, how,
you would like to go to the church, correct?
yeah, I'll tell him, like, you put this speech with and you go do my meeting now. I'm like, okay, I'm good. Meet you at the church then after you're done. So yeah, that's what Rose would do. She will hang out at the church, I guess.
We'll do the Blood Hunters bit real quick. Blue, I just sent you a picture. As you go back to where you met Buddy before, you see what looks to be almost a small war band outside, like in the forest. A good 10 blood hunters, not accounting the 2 that you know are particular. These blood hunters seem to be like the common, like, hunters. They don't really have that many numbers to begin with, so it's quite surprising they sent 10 here to begin with. Buddy just seems to be like, ordering the other hunters around as you see a lady in what looks to be in a nice, like, gothic suit. Clearly leather armor, most likely, wearing a very fancy hat. To their side looks to be a strange, looks to be 2 separate swords, but taking a closer look, you can see that they have, like, some mechanic or something. You're not actually too sure. But it looks like a unique weapon from your quick knowledge. They seem to be sitting on what looks to be a tree trunk that had been knocked over probably the previous night. Blue?
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
Yeah.
I just kind of like mutter under my breath because I don't know her name, do I?
You believe it's Maria.
I just kind of like under my breath. I say Scarlet Blade. I just kind of say the Scarlet Blade under my breath, like as quietly as I can, and then I slowly begin to take my approach and begin to discard the leather sheath.
Hey, Marcus, can I have you make a history check real quick? Okay, Rose, history for Marcus, please.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if Marcus remembers something.
He got a 6.
No, he doesn't. So we're moving on.
So yeah, I tried, babe.
Well,
So you pull out what looks to be a pretty nicely made shock leaper from your perspective, as a few of the hunters just kind of look at you and just look at your weapon a little bit. Like some of the not named hunter characters, you know?
Yeah, the ones that just signed up because they were forced to or something along those lines. Yeah,
No, more of the fact of like not the named NPC hunters, like the background
yeah,
characters.
gotcha.
Buddy approaches you. Well, Marcus, this is the group Gemron sent, the one I told you about last night.
Right.
The Lady Marie kind of just looks up a bit at you. Their mostly a expressionless face changes for a quick moment to their eyes slightly getting wider when they saw you.
So, we waiting on orders now?
Well, first we wanted to make sure it was okay to set up camp in your town before anything.
Doesn't seem to be causing any kind of a stir. Any kind of a stir.
Alright.
I don't see any issue with it.
Well, we will be at the tavern where me and you first met. As for orders, we have a few contracts that we will be sharing around this group to be say in the next few days. A real nasty one though is something I think is up your alley. To at least test how good you are, rookie.
Mm-hmm. I look forward to it.
Do you know what a blood-starved beast is?
Not exactly, no. Sounds like something pretty ravenous, though.
It is a beast that, and the lady who, who almost looks like a actual doll when you get a bit closer look, really pale skin and everything, speaks up with like a bit of a soft voice. It is a beast that starves for the blood of others. Mostly very flappy skin, not much bone or muscle behind it, but its actual skin provides a very thick armor. Piercing weapons not are not too effective as well. Bludgeoning weapons seem to be the best way to attack the beast. Slashing has troubles, though. They seem to be kind of like saying the words in a strange way. They're not like the way I said it was on purpose, Blue. It's not like my normal jittering.
Right.
They're in character, like jittering a little bit.
Right. Marcus says, thinking more, I may need a few tools that I know I don't have access to do a job like this.
If you wish, this is a contract I was interested in taking upon myself. If you wish, I would not mind the company.
I'd be honored.
I would also get to see how you're doing with your training. From what I was told from Buddy here, your skills with the trick weaponry is still lacking.
It's taking some getting used to, but I'm slowly beginning to understand.
Very well. We will leave in about 5 days for the beast. I will do some previous tracking and figure out where it could be. AKA Blue and Rose, for you, Blue, I'm going to mark on the world map where the blood beast is. And since next session you guys will be moving around, I'll just put that quest on the map and I'll write it out later. But Lady Marie has offered to join you until the quest is over. As you and Buddy start to talk more, Lady Marie kind of just backs away from the conversation for a bit. They seem to have said everything they wanted to say. Now,
Right.
in the Board's High Tavern, Rose, you end up meeting with the priests of the Crescent Moon, because they do not have an official church built yet.
Right.
They seem to be sipping on some, what looks to be some tea, and they have even offered for you to sit with them.
Okay. I'll sit with them.
They seem to smile when you sit down.
Okay.
Child of the Crescent Moon. This is a very interesting predicament.
Burn? Who was that to sunlight? I'm confused now.
Yeah, that was the sunlight.
Okay. I don't think she is, if I remember correctly. Is she?
From what you understand, you worship the Church of the Rising Sun. Or at least
Okay.
that's where you think you've been getting your powers from.
Okay.
Ooh. That's campy.
Huh, Blue?
Oh, nothing. That's just like, well. Alright.
No, you're fine. I'm suspicious too. It's like, something's like, what do you mean? I worship the. She tells her who she has her powers from. Was it the Rising Sun?
Yep. That is
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm through the Rising Sun. She has this like confused look on her face.
Then why do you speak to me at all? What drove you to come to talk to me?
Maybe because I want to? I was kind of curious. Well, that's why I'm thinking what my powers can come from anyway. I don't know.
Oh, Gabriel, You have done such work with this one.
Well, I know who that is.
Would you like to make a history check?
Yes.
Because, Rose, I remember you telling me about this.
I did. It's been a while.
It was backstory for Sunlight. Way before the first session.
You think I will remember that?
Roll history. We'll see if you can.
15.
Rose, long
Yes?
ago, off continent where you grew up in a church because your normal parents abandoned you due to being a tiefling. The man who ran the church was named Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
He was a firm believer in that faith gave power. He never did tell you what faith he worshipped, but when getting to this island, a lot of his values seem to have, getting to this continent, a lot of his values seem to have matched up with the rising sun, from what you can tell.
Yeah.
So you just think that you've been getting your powers from the rising sun.
It'd be kind of funny if she got her powers from the crescent moon this whole time.
Hey, Rose. Give yourself an inspiration for figuring it out.
Wait, what? Nani?
Give yourself an inspiration for figuring it out. The rising sun's main domain is the light domain, correct?
Yes.
If I remember right, you are life domain.
Yes. Yes, I am.
The life domain is very close in this world to the twilight domain. It falls under the same category that the crescent moon serves.
So, does she have power from both? I'm confused now.
You have power mostly driving from the crescent moon, Rose. You can still believe in the tenets of the morning sun, however, if you wish. But you've never really talked to your god of who you served. Not once in this entire campaign.
I prayed. I thought that technically counted.
That was you sending a prayer to your god. That doesn't mean your god communicated back.
Oh, gee, you're right.
I was waiting on saving this twist for a little later, Rose.
My mind's now broken. Don't know how to process.
As Sunlight, you notice something.
Yes.
As you guys are talking, the rest of the world is going slower.
Slower?
Yes.
What do you mean, like time has slowed down type
Yes.
of slow, or interesting.
You know, it has been many centuries since I've talked to Gabriel.
She goes, wait a minute. Gabriel? You know Gabriel? I know who that is.
Oh, young soul, tell me, have you truly spread your wings and taken flight yet?
What does that mean?
The person
I like
stands up.
everything.
The person stands up and slowly walks to the other side of the table, closer to you.
Okay.
Redemption. The angel of
Wait.
redemption. Do you know who that is?
Can I roll a history? See if I know
You
who
know him.
that is?
You know him pretty well. It's
I
Damien.
do. Oh yeah. See, my brain's being a dirt. Yeah, I know who that is. Well, why? She looks at her like a confused look. I know Emmanuel. He like took. I just consider him as like a father figure because he took me in. Like that's the only person I know. I don't know who.
Gabriel the Kind.
So will I remember my parents like abandoning me or no?
You were a
Or will I
babe.
know?
You were a baby when that happened.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, I don't. I don't know who my parents were. I just knew him.
Do you remember? Has he never told you?
I mean, what?
You lived a life based on this, yet you never figured it out.
I'm a tiefling. Um,
It does not matter of the race you are. It matters what your soul resonates with. They hold out what looks to be their hand, and a small golden orb starts to form out of their hand. On the golden orb looks to be like what looks to be like I would describe it more like a golden compass type of looking thing.
okay.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am
Okay.
a follower of the crescent moon, and my name is Anime.
Her name is Anime.
Anna May. Animay. And I am the charitable.
charitable? Yes, I said that with a question mark.
Yes. And I do not know what happened to Gabriel, or why you carry his spirit with you.
That's all. We mean, that's all I know. He raised me. I don't know if my real parents are. Why they left me there? I
You clearly are confused. Allow me to help clear your head. They start to put the the orb goes back into their hand as they start to move their hand right near the center of your chest. Do you let them make contact?
see. Oh, okay. Sure.
As they apply pressure, you feel a bit of a burning sensation take your body, which is very strange for a fire-resisting tiefling. As
Yeah.
you realize something, your back. Something is trying to push itself out of your back.
Oh, okay.
Luckily, your dress has a small thing where it can let stuff out of your back.
Yes.
It seems to be struggling a bit. Do forgive me. As they push really hard with one like palm, your shortness of breath, but quickly forming out of you wings of light form outside of your back.
Nani?
There are 4 separate white wings on your back, and a halo starts to float above your head.
What? She's like gasping for air. She's like, what'd you just do?
Simply showed you Gabriel's gift to you.
What do you mean, gift?
Welcome, sunlight the kindness.
So, what are you trying to say?
As they will release their wings, I am a seraph, and so are you. We
What is
are
that?
sisters of the celestial realm.
Sisters?
Yes,
I'm just confused. She's like tearing up because she didn't know anything about this. You're really my sister?
celestial blood flows within both our veins.
Is she a tiefling too, or
I said celestial blood.
oh, celestial? Well, I'm not. I'm completely listening.
Rose,
Yes.
you have unlocked the first form of your seraph transformation.
Honey, the fuck?
The Seraph transformation is the angel transformation.
Now I know what that means, but
You seriously
what?
don't remember anything you told me?
I, she's like confused as heck as what's going on. Cause
As your wings start to retract in and your halo starts to disappear.
I probably definitely feel that.
Yep.
But it did not last long.
Your mind is fogged. Keep it clear. Remember all of the good that you bring to this world. Are there ones that you cared about, correct?
Well, yeah.
Think of them. Think of the happiness they share. Think of the joy you bring to their lives. Remember the happy feelings you have in your life, for it is the best way to draw out your celestial power. Sunlight, what would you like to remember?
Everything. if possible.
I will remind you of your backstory, Rose, after the session.
Please do, because it's been a while.
It
I don't remember
has.
what I said. So.
It could be memories of the party. It could be memories of Gabriel. It could just be any happy memory, Rose.
Okay. Any happy memory. Okay, got it.
Do you start concentrating on it?
Her liking Marcus, is that a happy feeling?
Yes. As
Sorry,
you're...
but so like we'll might develop a crush for Marcus. Just say that now.
As your wings appear once again. Your halo takes a little longer to appear, but it's like teaching it. It's okay. Easy steps there, Sunlight. An infant must learn to crawl before they can walk, and much before they can run.
I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know I could do this. Did Gabriel give me this, or did I always have this availability? I have so many questions.
Make a history check, Rose.
Okay. On history. 23.
You remember one thing, Rose.
Okay.
Years ago, before you came onto this journey, Gabriel and you were in the church talking.
Okay.
Gabriel said one thing. My little Sunlight, I believe that you can do great things in this world. You have already pledged yourself to serving others before yourself. You are selfless. Your kindness knows no bound. So allow me to give you a kind gift, my precious little Sunlight. As you remember falling asleep as he was rubbing your head as... Well, what happened earlier that day was you were in the forest, running around with a bunch of your friends.
You're right.
one of your friends ended up getting separated and finding a direwolf, a very mad direwolf. You end up finding them and taking the blunt of the attack for them. A nasty bite on your arm. After that,
Okay.
Gabriel came in to save you. Gabriel took you back to the church to get your arm healed because his old body wasn't allowing him to use his magic anymore. After being healed, Gabriel said those words to you. The next thing you remember is waking up in your room the next day. Gabriel, after that, was very much more like an old man. He was acting more like his age every day. Last time you remember Gabriel before leaving, he was a very old man, very wrinkly, with most of his hair gone at this point. He is barely able to walk at the moment, but he still runs the orphanage, this time with a few helpers.
Yeah.
You went off onto an adventure because you felt your calling was somewhere else.
Uh-huh.
Gabriel did promise that one day, when you are ready, you'll understand your true potential. And when you do, he will be there to support you.
Okay.
And that was your backstory that you told me. You didn't tell me what Gabriel gave you. You did not tell me of anything else. So I took what you wrote and made it into this. I hope you are happy with this.
I don't remember any of that, okay?
It was a little bit after session 0, Rose. After we all sat down and made characters.
That was a long time ago.
It's okay. This is why the DM is here. He is here to help.
I was not expecting that at all. Roll me a curveball, why don't you? Damn.
Is this something you dislike?
No. I mean, no, it's fine. I didn't inspect it at all. Maybe I could figure out what he could give her. Maybe. Been a while.
But he did give you something. He gave you his wings. A
But
precious...
why?
Huh?
But why?
That is a secret you need to figure out.
Rose has an interesting purpose backstory now.
You've always had it.
But now I just remembered it. All times.
The player forgot. So Sunlight forgot. I do apologize, Rose. I thought you would remember your own backstory.
Apparently not. I probably do, but sometimes I remember certain things about my backstory for my characters, and sometimes I'll forget. So,
Blue,
yeah,
are you still with us?
he's muted. Babe. Babe. Maybe he's BRB, he's muted.
But Rose. Now here's a
Babe.
real question.
I'm here.
Hello,
Did you
Blue.
hear all of that?
Yeah, I heard all that.
And?
Bravo.
I will help you with your transformation level later, Rose.
Okay, because I don't know what to do for that.
Don't worry, I'll help you. I'll help you.
I know.
But Rose, Blue.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Blue,
Yeah.
we're going to pick up from after the meeting, and Rose. Sunlight would probably
Yeah.
need to take some time to settle all this in.
Oh yeah. She was like after that bit, she's like, I mean, can you train me? How long you gonna be here for?
I am to
A
stay in
lot.
this town for a while to guide those who need it, and that even includes my own kin. Do not let others know of your form yet, for if the
not
for if the Church of the Rising Sun has found your form, they will take you away from here.
why would they?
That I cannot answer. It has already happened to multiple of our kin.
I'll be careful.
Tell those you truly trust. Now, I do hope you will be with us during the Crescent Moon service. It will probably take your mind off things for a bit.
Uh, I'll definitely want to come. I have a lot of stuff on my mind. Uh, she definitely wants to tell Marcus. Because she definitely wants to tell him. She feels like she can trust him more and everything. So,
Now, we'll be moving on to the Crescent Moon service of that night.
okay.
There's about 10 people other than Marcus and Rose.
Okay.
Rose, you figured it'd be better to wait until like the other people are busy with the actual service to go talk to Marcus. And Marcus, you figured that the best way to talk to Anime is after the service when everything was done.
Gotcha.
So you two can have a little chat before you chat with Anime. Rose, you do have your wings and halo covered for now.
Okay. Because I was wondering if before that, can I would it go back to normal?
Yes.
Okay.
It's
Okay, I
actually
can't.
quite hard. It's actually quite hard for you to keep your wings and halo out.
How you say that? Why you say that?
Due to the fact of how you have to keep your wings out. You have to constantly be going through your memories of the good times to keep them out. So when your memories stop, your wings stop.
Okay. You have to remind me. I definitely need a reminder on my character sheet for that, for all this.
Don't
Because
worry, I will.
I'll forget.
Don't worry, I will.
Thank you. I can't forget. I'm on myself now. I forgot my own character's backstory. Yeah.
Rose, I'm not gonna lie, this ain't the first time you forgot your own backstory in my games.
Oh yeah, name another time. After the session.
Yeah, I got a list. Anyway. So, you and Blue can have a little chat before we continue. And after
Okay.
the chat with Anime, I will call it for this mini session.
Okay. I want
So-
to find a place with him that's just for him. I definitely want to whisper to him because I don't want, Are we like? Is this like after the service, during the service?
This is during the service. You guys can go into the woods if you wish. That would be plenty of privacy.
Okay. She's like, once she finds you, she like, there you are. Like, come with me. She just like takes your hand, just like, I need to tell you something.
Okay, what's going on?
It is a nice crescent moon night. You guys are in the forest. The clouds slightly depart and the moonlight shines greatly on you guys. Marcus, do not worry. It's not a full moon, so it won't trigger your transformation.
Oh gosh. Don't.
It
Be a heck of a
states
mood killer, just saying.
it states that it has to be a full moon. It states it has to be a full moon.
Okay. But this so cheese. How many have like cheese downhill?
In the middle of the heartfelt conversation, Marcus just goes furry. Just in the middle of the heart.
Yeah. Yeah, the heartfelt conversation between two characters who just found out like massive things about each other.
Jeez.
Break the mood.
To break them with go to school for
Like Danny Phantom's going ghost, Marcus is like, I'm going furry.
Unleash the beast.
At least the beast from inside Marcus.
An animal he has became.
Yes.
Okay, now that I've made a 3 Days of Grace reference, let's move on.
Okay. Okay, I'm good. She's like, I need to tell you something that needs
What's
to.
going on?
I talked to her. I'm gonna pronounce her name wrong. Anime. And I found out something about myself. She focuses on the good stuff, the kind stuff, and just shows Marcus what she found out.
Marcus, 4 wings of what looks to be the clearest, almost like the purest snow, appear on Sunlight's back as a golden halo starts to form on top of their head.
Immediately, as soon as I begin to see it, it was the cloak that she was wearing that, from my point of view, stopped that from happening.
Nope.
No.
She's not wearing the cloak at the current moment. She has it with her, but she never told me she was wearing it.
I was
Okay.
not wearing it, no.
Like, as soon as
I have it with me.
Marcus sees it, Marcus kind of like takes a step back and doesn't really know how to react. He just says, like, stop that. Like, whatever that is, just, you can't
She
Can't let
like,
people
stops
see you do that.
thinking about it, and then she goes back to normal. Then all that goes away.
you can't let people see you do that, Sunlight.
Yeah, I know. Apparently, where I came from, his name was Gabriel, and apparently he gave me his gift. And I didn't know he gave me this until now. Apparently, I just told him what she told me.
Marcus, how do you react to this?
She needs someone to vent to, so.
Marcus just says, So I guess that looks like we're both moon touched, huh?
Yeah. Well, looks like it, huh? Or something. I
Well,
don't.
we need to find out from her what that actually means.
What, moon touched?
Well, I'm curious to what it means.
Me
It's like
too.
she could tell what I had just by looking at me.
What?
I've never met anybody who could do that.
She could tell who you were and everything?
She could tell what I was. I just want to know more. That's all.
I'm kind of curious too. I just don't know how I'm gonna tell the others. Or
They'll take it. They'll take it in their own way. I'm sure they will. They
I
won't.
mean,
They won't overreact. I mean, our little group is pretty much the biggest ragtag band of misfits I've ever seen.
yeah, same here.
Almost none of us have anything in common except for this place, this town that we all have become responsible for.
Yeah,
So, here we are.
true. That is true. And thank you for letting me talk to you. I feel better now. You,
No problem. I just listening's the easy part. Talking about it, that's sometimes the hard part.
what is that? It's like I have so many questions for her. Was she? I found out she is one too, but I'm the kind one.
We'll have
She,
to find out more as we'll have to find out more as the days keep moving along. But in the meantime, I have a job to do here soon that I don't know how it's gonna go.
I wish you luck.
You know. I don't really know what to say in case I don't make it back.
You will make it back. Don't say that.
Well, just in case I don't, take care of yourself.
I know I will. I could bring your and it with you, your dog.
I'd rather not. It's supposed to be a dangerous form of a beast. Even a ghost-like dog might not.
Why I can just imagine this ghost dog disappeared out of nowhere.
'Cause it did.
I
He
know.
did, yeah. Bandit, I know you're there, buddy. I know you want to protect me, but I don't know anything about this thing. It might actually be able to. It might actually be able to hurt you.
I just go underground. Or incorporeal.
I
I'm
know,
more worried
but-
about you being hurt, Master.
Oh, I love these things. I want to pet him.
I've gotten stronger since you last seen me. A lot stronger.
But I gotten stronger too.
I know.
Oh,
Are you leaving me again, Master?
No,
Was Bandit a bad
no,
boy?
I'm coming back. No, you've been a good boy. You've been a great boy.
Bandit,
Matter of fact, just come with me, but make me a promise.
Hmm.
Okay. We may have to sneak up on it, okay? Stay right next to me at all times.
I am very sneaky when I need to be, Master.
I know. But sometimes I lose track of you. And that's not good.
Understood.
Try to
Okay.
pet him. I want to pet this doggo or hug him. Just like
I
this.
do, actually. I'm like,
If Bandit
basically
allows
like
it,
almost hugging him.
yeah, Bandit can allow people to fully hold him.
Right.
Is that
Oh,
so? Yeah, you two give Bandit a good hug.
oh, you're such a. She said, "You're a good doggo, Bennett." I
Thank,
just give him head pets.
thank you, Angel Lady. Question: have you seen Sunny? I miss Sunny.
Sonny?
Yeah, like Marcus's little friend. They had breakfast earlier today.
No, I am Sonny.
No, you're not.
I don't have the wings. Downhill.
Bandit still looks confused.
I know you might be confused, Bennett, but it's a new thing I'm dealing with.
She's the same lady, Bandit.
Bandit goes over
She's
and
just
sniff.
she's just had some recent developments that have kind of made her look a little different, and maybe a lot of other things.
I'm sorry, my sight is different.
It's okay, dude. It's okay, Bennett.
Your soul went from a nice warm red to a golden fire.
Well,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I did not know that.
Bandit can't see like normal people. What he can see is basically ghosts of what you guys would look like as ghosts.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
So that's why he escaped Marcus for his master, as those two look very similar.
Let me guess. His
Makes
master ended up dying as a werewolf, huh?
Who knows?
Probably.
Probably.
But how he would describe Marcus's soul is kind of like a lot like a wolf that is protective of its pups. Just like his master was.
I like this doggo. It's so cute. Bennett's
Question
the
downhill.
doggo.
Yes?
Question. How quickly will you allow me with a Tinker Tools check to be able to make fire paper?
What exactly is fire paper?
Fire paper is basically like a it's basically a concoction of materials that I can easily rub onto the blade of my saw cleaver and have them easily
It's like
ignited.
It's like fire resin from Dark Souls.
Yeah, basically, it's the equivalence of it. Yeah.
You'll have to take a. That's more of an alchemy's tool check, not really a tinker's. That's more of alchemy. And also, you would need to take a little bit more time to learn that.
But it's a hunter's tool. Okay.
Yes, but right now I'm not like in the greatest mindsets of making mechanical rulings. I'm more of a storytelling right now.
I got you.
I'm sorry. Your DM is tired.
That's fine. I got you.
Pet. It's okay.
But speaking that I am tired, Marcus, Miss Anime, while you guys were talking, had finished their sanctum, and while you were talking with Bandit, they had walked off. AKA, I do apologize, Blue. I am too tired to continue. That I do not feel
I know.
safe with my wording. You will have
It's
a
okay.
chance to talk with them again, but not tonight.
All right.
Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I hope you two had a good mini session. I hope you two
Yes.
had fun, and I
Yep.
hope to see both of you on Wednesday.
Yep.
Definitely, I can make it this time. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be there.
I hope
All
you
right.
guys had
Okay.
enjoyed the quick mini stream, and have a great night.